Diego, as in 44-year-old Diego Rivera, found himself in San Francisco in 1930s with his newly married bride, Frida Kahlo. 23 at the time, Frida was accompanying Diego on an opportunity that would cement him into the social realism art movement that championed people specifically in the United States during the Great Depression. Before the arrival to San Francisco, the long train ride from the coast of Mazatlan, Tepic, and Culiacan that led to the U.S. border is where Frida observed a place where two cultures make a third, as described by Celia Sard in their book titled Frida in America, The Creative Awakening of a Great Artist. A quote directly from Frida is, "At the border, the Mexicans speak English very well, and the gringos speak Spanish, and they all get mixed up." Ralph Stackpole, known as Stax, would have housed Diego and Frida during their stay in SF. Most of the memorable portraits taken of them showed the background of Stack's studio. But most importantly, Stack was able to get Diego's work in front of the people who could financially back it. Diego, a member of the Communist Party, had trouble at first with his visa being accepted, but then, thankfully, through Stackpole's connection to art dealer and collectors like Albert Bender, the visa was eventually accepted. Albert was enthralled by the fresco technique that showed in the timeless texture alongside artwork that meant something to the people that Diego recreated. Diego worked often encompassed the wealth divide amongst the poor and the wealthy. Diego's piece had a lot of the hard history of the exploitation of people, specifically indigenous, and Albert Bender said, "I like it." The interesting aspect of Bender is he has collections all over that document the cultural artifacts of others, the history behind a lot of American art, things like commission contracts or photography that helped with understanding Diego and Frida's time stayed in SF better.